want to show you is the Alchemy app. So this is the little school that I'm building. So this is the portal. Primarily this app and this program is about helping people get themselves organized and finding their purpose so that they can build a life worth of meaning and actually have a reason to get themselves organized. It's really about figuring out a purpose in life to aim towards. And then once we know what we're aiming towards, we can fully organize our life in the direction of achieving that chief aim. And with an organizational system and the right accountability and a team of people there to help you, it's almost impossible. If you make a serious attempt at achieving a goal, it's almost impossible not to achieve it. You just have to be absolutely committed and surround yourself with people who will help you towards that goal. And so ultimately, that's what I'm doing. What I've done is I've created, at the moment, there's 6 modules. There'll constantly be modules added, but we help people get started, right? So welcome them into the course with a few videos that just sort of walk you through the app, teach you a little bit about the courses. There's a little course manual so that you have a bit of a sense of what's going to happen, and just some information that you can use to get guidance. Then we introduce you to a productivity system using Evernote. We show you how to get it set up, and we walk you through all of that. We help you create an organizational structure for your life, really, and for the priorities that you have. We help you tag things so that we can properly arrange the kinds of things that you want to do with your life according to their highest priority. I'll put a link to my Substack in the comments below so that you have a general overview of what that looks like and how it operates. And then we help you identify and track some basic daily habits. Okay. So with that's how you get started. Those are the basic things that you need to have in order to really start taking advantage of the course material that you're going to see. From there, we talk about a number of mindset principles, things that are helpful, ideas that are helpful to have in your mind in order to succeed and to believe that you can succeed. Okay, so we talk about energy alchemy, and we use principles from alchemy. I show you how you can learn literally any topic, right? If you want to learn something, it's actually relatively easy. There are some basic principles. If you know them, you can learn anything. We help you develop a life plan, start with your why, figure out what you're passionate about and why you want to do something. And then we show you how you're going to get feedback, right? And then we go into a bunch of things about how to best take control of your own thoughts so that the mind that you carry around with you is planted. Your mind is like a garden, right? The seeds you plant into your mind are the types of fruits that are going to be born as a result of what you cultivate. Okay, so we need to plant good seeds in our mind, seeds of success, seeds of confidence, of lack of no victimhood, none of that bullshit. It just doesn't serve you. So we need to keep our mind like a very well-tended garden. We have to constantly weed it of those bad thoughts. We need to be constantly planting in good thoughts, right? So this course will take you through that. We'll teach you about how the mind and body cohere together to change your thoughts into reality through physical expression. And then it's time to get started being productive, right? Teaching you how to use the power of your mind to start taking action. And of course, we want to get you into the habit of being grateful and living a life of abundance. And we'll have a number of videos, conversations, and tasks that help you do that. Okay, so that's the mindset course. The real cornerstone of what I do is I teach not just organization and productivity, but literally how to take action on the things in your life. Okay, so without action, all of the ideas, all of the thoughts, everything that you have in your head is completely meaningless. It's just abstract philosophical garbage unless it is directly aimed at helping you take action. Okay, and so this is why, as you've seen with these videos, what I'm doing is first taking action, right? Messy action. I know nothing about video making. I really don't. So instead, what I've done is I just start making a bunch of videos and I just start figuring out what it is that I need to do in order to get better at it. And so without having to have anything scripted, anything planned, I just said I'm going to make 100 videos. And I know that by the end of the 100th video, I'm going to be a much better video maker than I would be if I tried to plan everything and tried to batch all my content. So I first start by taking action, and then I go through this process of constant recalibration, right? And so this course about getting things done will teach you how to do that, how to make smart goals, how to create the vision, how to capture ideas, and then how to reverse engineer the future so that you are constantly taking action in the here and now, but making sure that that action is aligned with a clear vision, which we've already set up for you in the very first aspects of the course. Okay, So we have a huge focus on taking action, on getting shit done. And a lot of this course is about helping you have the mindset of recognizing that discipline and willpower are more important than motivation and inspiration. It really is about creating habits and having discipline and being held accountable. Okay, so consistently, we're going to help you create goals and complete them. And then we're going to help you scale that up so that you can create any goal and complete it. We also, as a part of productivity, we're not just about mindlessly taking action and being so action oriented that we don't ever take a break, right? We need to do things in a natural flow of life. So we'll talk a lot about flow and Tao and the way to maintain productivity at a manageable pace. And then, of course, you'll be introduced, once you're here, you'll be introduced to the masterminds that we have around productivity. And you'll be exposed to how other people solve their problems, the actions they take, whether it's in their business, in their university, in their life, towards their life goals, anything, right? You get exposed to how other people do that. I'm not going to show you more about the hero's journey and these later courses because I think there's a fair bit of assumed knowledge. So, for instance, these are quite intense courses about some of the information and some of the reasons to take action seriously and how to pattern our life and how to use things like brainwashing and mental conditioning in order to condition yourself for success. Okay, because like we talked about, your mind is like a fertile garden, right? We need to have the right ideas there. And so we can actively plant ideas into our subconscious so that it naturally manifests throughout the rest of our life. But the danger is that your mind, if you don't know how to protect yourself, if you don't know how to understand how information seeps into your mind, you are actually quite vulnerable. So there's a lot of information in these courses that can be quite confronting because most people do not understand their own mind and they do not understand how easily our minds can be manipulated by large, powerful forces that are outside of our control. Social media being one, the corporate news being another, governments, pharmaceutical companies, for instance, just to start. Okay. In order to understand and contextualize this stuff, you have to first know how to take action and know how to be responsible for yourself. Because if you don't take action and you don't take the will and exert your willpower to control your mind and control your behavior, if you don't take responsibility for that, then somebody else is going to implant their thoughts into your mind. Okay, and there's a lot to be said about that, but now is not the time. So we can talk about that in videos to come. Okay, so partly this app is a bit of a school. It's a school of how to take action and how to get organized so that you can be productive and achieve the goals that you set for yourself. That's what this is. But it's more than that as well. So we have communities in here. We have a mastermind academy for our entry-level program, and then we have a broader School of Alchemy in which we have access to a larger number of coaches, tutors, mentors, business operators, and so this is where we can deal with some of the more difficult aspects of life, like starting businesses, becoming, getting cash flow, how to manage businesses, how to manage people, that kind of thing. Okay, so I'm just going to show you for the moment the Mastermind Academy, where here we treat this a little bit. It's like a school of life, right? We constantly meet regularly to discuss the common issues, common problems, and to celebrate our successes. But also here we can submit assignments. So there are many things that, many little tasks that I will give people to. So there are many tasks that I ask my clients to submit so that I can get a better sense of what it is, what their goals are, and what they're trying to achieve, right? And so simple as, so you've got an assignment for you're submitting 101 list, which is I ask all my clients to submit to identify 101 things that they want to have, be, or do in their life. And then what we do is, okay, so 101 things that we want to have, be, or do in this life. And share, copy, submit. You can have a copy of those emailed to yourself if you like. And there you go. So that's how you submit an assignment in this wonderful school. Okay, and here's how you access the masterminds. You can ask questions to the group, and then we discuss them by having a Zoom call every week. Okay, that's generally the community tab. And then we track certain behaviors. So everyone is asked to meditate every day, make a specific step towards your personal mission every single day, create a read 10 pages of a physical book every single day, and then journal and document their emotions for at least 5 minutes every day. Cool. And so what's great here is that we can see everybody's progress. So here's the group's progress as it goes each day, and you can see the sort of a leaderboard here of all the guys who are taking part in it, and how well they are, it sort of provides a bit of accountability. Everyone can see everybody else's adherence to some really basic tasks that we all try to accomplish each day. And then, of course, we'll have a little profile in which you can look at your activity history. You can go back through any of the things that you've completed. You can see how consistent you're being, and also, figure out and change any account details. So you can have your name, etc., etc. Nice profile picture, and that way we can all interact with you and message you and keep you motivated. Okay, so that's basically what I have to show to you today. Yeah, so if you, I'm gonna post my link in the comments, and if you would like to book an appointment because you think this is something that could work for you, then please feel free to shoot through a time for me. It's as simple as adding in a time, filling in your details, and then you'll get an email with a Zoom link and a reminder text about an hour in advance of that call. So if this is something that you think could work for you, then hit me up. Love to chat with you, see what we can do. Yeah, good luck. Talk soon.